Hello everyone and welcome to Start to Finish for Final Fantasy 15. My name is Matt Bowyer. This is episode 4. I just totally forgot what we were doing. We need to go... Okay, I'm full up on that. We need to go turn in some stuff to a tipster. And maybe I can just fast travel there. Let's fast travel to the car. Let's fast travel back to the tipster and see if there's anything else we can do. And then I have a point. I have something I want to say, but I want to get to the point where I'm at least moving and not just standing still, bloviating at the screen, and make you guys sit there and listen to my endless prattle. Okay. Let's duck in here. I think there's still allegedly a quest over here somewhere.
There's more dangerous things prowling about these days.
Welcome.
You. Talk to me.
Welcome
I have
back.
completed a hunt of goblins. Got a lot of money for that one. And we're gonna hang out. Okay.
You want something to eat?
I was thinking about
I
it.
need to tell you about the area.
I think I already did all this.
These are some pretty tough customers.
That's a familiar voice. Okay, well, let's try this one. Let's try this hunt.
This'll be
Because it's only
tough.
one level up from what I'm doing right now. And I feel like we are close
Good
to that
luck,
level, if
boys.
not already. Let me see what level I am. Oh yeah, we're level 6. We can do a level 8. Okay. So, there was a comment on the last video in response to me talking about... No, I don't want to go there. I want to go to... I guess I'm already there. Alright, I'll walk it. About the issues of female representation in this game. This is the first core Final Fantasy, to
Hurry
my
up, Pronto.
knowledge,
There in a jiffy!
to not have female party members. And there was a comment on my last video
Beautiful day.
that
Totally.
kind of took a little bit of umbrage with that, I think, and saying stuff like, you know, all feminists would, you're like, it's way more regressive to impose restrictions on the storytellers that are telling these stories. And I feel like that's kind of arguing a point that I wasn't raising, and I don't know if other people have raised it. I'm not going to speak for them. I'm going to speak for myself. And if I didn't communicate this very clearly last time, I apologize. Hopefully I'll do so right here. What I meant when I was talking about that is, like, I mean, there are things that people are going to complain about when it comes to any game. Or not, complain is kind of ascribing motive that isn't fair there. I rehearsed this in my head, and then it all fell apart because I thought I was by the car. It's amazing how you can have something in your head that you're going to do, and then one little thing happens to screw that up, and you get all confused. No, what I was saying is there's a barrier to entry now for this series, for this game in this specific series, that wasn't there for other games. You know, every other Final Fantasy game, every other core numbered mainline Final Fantasy game, of which there have been 14, have had female party members. I'm not calling for an exact one-to-one equality here. A lot of those games have done that. Final Fantasy VIII did that. Final Fantasy XII did that. Final Fantasy X, I think there are 7 party members, and I think it favors the guys. I don't know, but like the number isn't important. It's the fact that this is the first time in the series we've had none of that. And when I mentioned that, I wasn't saying that the developers are wrong to do this. You know, it's obviously it's their game. They have a story they're going to tell, and in this case, the story they are saying they are telling is one of brotherhood, is one of camaraderie. It's a guys only road trip. That's totally fine. I'm not saying they shouldn't be doing that. I'm not saying they're wrong to do that. I'm not even necessarily saying that I wish they hadn't done that. What I'm saying is that people can quite rightfully point to that and go, this is a change they have made that I personally don't like, and as a result, this game has a lot less appeal to me. And that is 100% within anyone's right to make. Like, that's an assertion that I can make about other things that I like, or things that I don't like. I can say that a game that I want to play is more violent than I'm used to. The reason that you're not going to see a Final Fantasy Type O start to finish from me at any point is that the game is more violent than I'm accustomed to in my Final Fantasy games, and as such, it's something that I don't really want to engage with.
Starving.
And it's a game that I bought because I liked the soundtrack, so I looked at it and I played the opening, and it was kind of, yeah, it was bloody. It was full of fighting and death, and Chocobo died, and that was a real bummer. And so, like, that was something I didn't want to engage with. They weren't wrong to do that. They weren't wrong. Like, there are people that probably really are into that. And I don't mean that in, like, a negative, judgmental way. I just mean that's for there are people that are going to see that and go, they're doing something with this that they haven't before. And as a result, I like that, I support that, and I want to buy this as a result. That's something that interests me in this exact instance. And yeah, hit points are good. So, like, when I said that about this, it's just like, yeah, without a female party member, there might be less for some people to engage with. And, like, for me, I'm really into having games with a big love story connection. And if a game maybe doesn't have that, then it's going to have less for me personally. Like, I get really big into that. If you watched me play Suikoden games, you probably saw me look for that even if necessarily it wasn't there. So, no, by no means am I saying... I'm not speaking for anybody else. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have done this, they're wrong to do it, they should have done it the way that I want. I'm imposing my vision on anybody else. No, and that's when someone says that this is a thing that happened that they don't necessarily like, they're not saying that. They're saying, here's the thing that happened, I didn't really like it. Don't look for motive, don't ascribe motive where it hasn't been laid out for you. I think that's all I'm saying.
We're in the money. We're in the money.
I want to talk about Prompto in a minute. Okay, well, we're going to hang out here. I want to let my abilities... This is cool. I love the anticipation here.
Seems we found
Let's do it!
what we're looking for. No wonder you're a nice guy.
Yeah, hey, now, yeah, warp strike to catch him off guard. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Someone already down? What happened?
Here I am.
Hang on. I'm attempting to get Ignis. This one might be beyond us.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks whoever did that, because this is not working.
Biggie! Are you okay?
Alright, I took a picture. That might not have been the best use of my skills.
Quite the formidable foe. Wouldn't have a bounty on its head if it weren't.
Is there nothing high for me to get on here? Okay. It is difficult to target a single enemy, I feel. Like, I want to try and focus on this guy here. And as soon as I drop my button here for targeting, I can't target it anymore because it just switches around.
Ignis! Biggie, look out.
Alright, well, this ability is really fun.
Count 'em.
This thing's stuck here. Oh, man. I was doing so well. We should probably get out of here. I don't think we can do this fight.
All better?
My bad.
So we haven't taken a single thing down yet. Something I've been looking for and this game does not appear to have is I want to make the R button a toggle. Let's go. Yeah, that didn't work. We're leaving. We're leaving. Let's go advance the plot. So like this game has a pseudo Z targeting, and unless I've looked past it in the menu. Let's hit everything. That's language. That's difficulty. That's fine. I don't want to change difficulty yet. I'm just going to say default there. That doesn't really matter. Those are those. Subtitles we want on. Brightness is fine. And this is just having me... I'm not customizing controls. Warp, jump, techniques, tactical... Tactical? What? What's the tactical menu? I'm not familiar with a tactical menu. Let's warp to the car. What am I doing running back? What? Hang on. Am I still in combat, or is it just going to be cranky with me? Perhaps I was not in a safe area, and as such, could not use the map. Alright, we'll just run it. So... Oh, well... No, that's just pulling up a menu for items. That's not actually helpful.
Real nice here.
Yeah.
Huh.
And once we make it to the car, I have thoughts on...
Not the time for horseplay.
I was going
My
off
hand
of
slipped.
the thing that hurts you. I do like all the chatter about switching your weapon, though. Hi, dog. Bye, dog.
We're here.
Hi, car. Auto. Quest location. Oh, I actually wanted to drive normally and speak. Well, we're not going to do that. I'll just talk here. So, I was thinking about... A benefit of the way I'm playing this game now is in 1 hour chunks every day. Or most every day. Every day so far, but there will obviously be days in the future where I don't do a recording. It gives the things that happen time to sit in my mind and let me think about both what happened and what I feel
Here.
It is quite comforting to see how the
about
people
the thing
around-
that happened. And something that's getting me here is the contrasts in this game versus past Final Fantasy games. I think there was... I see elements in this that make me think of Final Fantasy 13, and not necessarily in a bad way in this case, but mostly just kind of things that seem to be in place in this game as a response to Final Fantasy 13. 13 rather infamously opens with almost a 20-hour tutorial with you walking down a pathway, getting mandatory battles with, like, even your character development is capped because you can't level up past a certain point, you can't get abilities past a certain point, and while it's a sphere grid-esque system,
It's nice to not have to kill anything.
there's not really any customization between your characters, not until the game opens up in basically the penultimate chapter, which you can spend a ton of time in, but it is, like, with no exaggeration, it's 20 hours into the game, and that's a really long time to wait for a game to actually open up and give you some freedom. 15 seems to be going so far in the other direction, it's almost to its detriment. while I would say some things about, I think, the quality of the narrative in Final Fantasy 13, and especially the storytelling methods it used and how complete it told its story, it definitely had one to tell. This game's opened so heavily on gameplay without giving me any kind of real character motivation or really even an explanation for why I'm doing these things. Prompto can take pictures, but I don't know why that is. I know, like, Ignis cooks. Is there a reason he cooks? You know, Gladiolus is our survivalist. What does that mean? Where did he get it from? We haven't really been introduced to these characters yet. And maybe that's because I haven't advanced the story far enough, and this might be the first real big thing. Again, we're only 3 hours in. But they've given me the freedom to do all of these other gameplay activities.
Welcome to Golden Key.
But they haven't given me a reason as to why I would want to do them other than they're there.
I just adore this shop.
I'm not necessarily saying that is a good or bad thing, but it's a very different thing. And I feel like, at least,
So full right now.
well, it'd be nice to look at every single game in just a vacuum and only at it and nothing else that happens around it. I don't think you can look at Final Fantasy 13 without thinking, or Final Fantasy 15, without thinking about the games that have come before it,
What's all this about the port closing?
as well as the state of Square Enix at the time.
Guess we have to stay
And so that's a change in gameplay systems that's interesting to me, and I'll be interested to see how I feel about it as the game goes on. You guys have been listening to me for about 10 minutes now. Let's play a video game, as opposed to giving a speech, failing at a fight,
You guys
and then
ready to
walking.
set sail?
I mean,
Already?
we'll see what
Ship
one
won't
time
arrive till
is.
tomorrow.
Sometime is.
How about you find a place to spend the night?
Come here, cat. All right, we've got some XP for coming here, so I've accomplished something
Kinda
today.
early, isn't it?
It's cool.
Oh, because we're staying here in the Quayside Cradle, we've doubled our XP. That means we're all level 7 now. That's important.
Nice shot, Prompto.
Maybe I can make a living out of this.
None of these pictures are any good. Ignore all of those pictures. Throw them in the garbage. Prompto, your pictures are garbage. And so are you. I don't actually feel that way. He's fine. I find him the most annoying of the 4 of us so far. But that's only because I don't know that I have a character yet. Whoa! Hang on, I found the plot. Or did I? Okay. That guy seems like a problem. That might be too many swords. Whoa. So in the designs here I'm seeing so far, and this kind of weird attempt at storytelling, I can see some nods to past Final Fantasy games. The armored guy there is clearly meant to evoke memories of the judges in Final Fantasy 12. The monster with the red eyes and the weird red orb things definitely made me think of Diamond Weapon from Final Fantasy 7. I don't know what the whole giant thing of sword is supposed to do.
Morning.
But we definitely have some nods to, remember past Final Fantasy games? They're represented here in a way. And again, that's not an issue. Final Fantasy definitely harkens back to old things, but usually it's just in the series staples
Where's Specs?
Should be back any minute
and
now.
Gilgamesh. as opposed to here are monster designs that are reminiscent of major elements of past games, major story elements. Cactuar's never been a major story element, though he should.
What's that look for?
It's in all the papers.
Oh wait, is this something that
is-
actually happened just now?
Insomnia Falls.
What?
What?
Is your idea of a joke?
I need you to calm down so I can explain.
I'm as calm as I'm gonna get.
There was an attack. The Imperial Army has taken the Crown City.
As treaty room tempers flared, blast lit the night sky. When the smoke about the Citadel had cleared, the king was found dead.
No, wait. Hold on.
We had no way of knowing
What? Knowing what?
that the signing was last night. That
But
insomnia.
the wedding, Altisha!
I know. That was the plan. Yet the reports of the invasion are all the same. How could every headline in the kingdom be wrong?
Lies.
If only.
What else do we know? Well, then we can't be sure until we see it with our own eyes.
And that means we go back to Insomnia.
Might not be safe for us there.
Might not be safe for us here.
Turn back.
Yeah.
Headlines say Insomnia has fallen and King Regis is dead, but the four cannot be sure until they see it with their own eyes. In search of truth, they make their way back to the Crown City. Okay, so there's a little bit of brilliance in... Remember what I was saying about how they give me all these things to do? I've definitely carried on the last 3 hours as if there were no stakes. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of out on this ride with my friends. I don't really know why they're my friends, but they're my friends. This is more effective for me right now because I've been treating all of this as unimportant, or that there's... I've just been kind of, I've been dipping in everything. Maybe I'll do a little hunting. Oh, let's cook. It's going to be fun. I'll take pictures, taking pictures. I'm getting eaten by a unicorn, but you're taking a picture of it. That's still pretty funny. And then this happens, and it kind of puts, it makes it feel like I've really been wasting my time after that. And that's really interesting. That's an interesting feeling to inflict upon me due to the gameplay choices I have made.
What hoping's gonna do?
You mustn't lose faith.
Really? Can faith stop a fleet of Imperial dreadnoughts?
Just give it a rest.
My old man had plenty of faith.
Enough.
The Empire lied. They betrayed us.
Conjecture gets us nowhere. We're searching for truth.
All you'll find are lies. Like that ceasefire.
I've gone full-on Evanescence over here. Doesn't even let me drive. Oh my... Oh, wow.
Look at the size of those things.
Imperial dreadnoughts. They transport soldiers, namely the Magitech infantry.
Magitech from Final Fantasy VI, I understand that reference.
Mass-produced humanoid weapons of warfare, to be more precise.
That's not what it was in Final Fantasy VI. Okay, so a thing I have that I adore is seeing giant things in the sky over
Up ahead!
seemingly normal things. Seeing those ships
They set
cross
up an
there
inspection
is the coolest thing that's ever happened
If
to
the
me.
road ahead's blocked, then we find a way around.
The road certainly looks blocked and full of people that probably are not going to be happy with us. Those ships make me think of the airship design from Final Fantasy XII, most notably the Ifrit, when I look at that one right there, but it's mostly probably just due to the red. What are we... Okay, we're on a side road. This wall over here looks really good. I really like that it's giving me these objective markers despite the fact that I'm not allowed to drive the car. For a moment, Ignis was in charge. Alright, now let's go.
There they are. Want to take them out?
Oh yeah, those scrap heaps are gonna wish they had a tribute to protect them. Well, here we are.
Alright, blocking, parrying. Whoa, that dude is just gone.
So long!
What are you doing? I'm flanking! I'm a real boy! Whoa. Guessing these are part of the Magitech. Our music here is really cool. Go into wait mode! Oh my god, what is the wait mode button?
Right there!
Why can I not get up to that? Do I have to hold it? I have to hold it. Okay. Prompto's in trouble. It's gonna be okay though. Now I'm down here too. I hate snipers. That was a critical hit there. You can tell because the screen flashed. Stay on this dude so he doesn't snipe us anymore. Oh. Come here, buddy. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! What happened there? Who did that? Let's keep going. Let me see if I can't take cover for a second. Does this regenerate my hit points even more? No. I guess Prompto's hit points are capped a little bit right now. Let's keep going. Can I climb up something? No, this is the way. I just didn't see it.
Where do they keep coming from?
Can't imagine what it's like inside.
We should seek a vantage point. The hill.
So...
Say your prayers.
Down there. Yeah, I need to... You know, if the laser sight's on you, you don't want to be there.
So these are MTs.
Oh, get away from that. Get away from that. Probably gonna explode.
Soldiers. Buses.
Sorry, buddy. Looks like I want to try and get to a high vantage point. Hang on for a second. So when I hold down R, it's apparently something involving Libra, which will let me scan enemies and find weak points.
This one's just for you.
I don't necessarily know how I do that, but I like us doing combo attacks. That looks cool. Let's keep going. Oh, weapons marked with this. This is a weird time to tell me that, but I can upgrade my Empire Sword. Oh, okay, because I acquired a lance. Oh, jeez. Oh, this looks bad.
As the ceasefire discussions between the two nations, all provisional terms have been suspended in light of recent developments. Moreover, in the wake of the news of King Regis's death, we've now received word that Crown Prince Noctis and the Oracle Lunafreya have also been pronounced dead.
Keep it on.
Don't bother!
Ooh. Oh, that just looks cool. Guys, I'm getting the feeling that we probably don't want to be here.
Cor,
So, you made it.
the hell's going on?
Where are you?
Outside the city, with no way back in.
Makes sense.
Makes sense? Are you serious? What about any of this makes sense? The news just told me I'm dead, along with my father and Luna.
Listen, I'm heading out to Hammerhead. About the king. It's true. If you're looking for the whole truth, you know where to find me. Get moving.
Right.
What did the Marshal have to say?
Said he'd be in Hammerhead.
And the king?
Go away, trophy notification. I've accomplished nothing on this day. Okay, so a little bit of praise right there with, I don't know who Cor is, but with the rather formal Ignis there, just asking us, what does the Marshal have to say? I know what I need to know. We're not saving any pictures from today. Chapter 2. Well, we're going to head back to Hammerhead, and I'm going to guess that Lunafreya is not actually dead, because if she was, I feel like we've seen some pictures of her in pre-release promotional material. Oh, we also saw the king. So that would not necessarily be true. I don't know. I still have that guess. So, okay. Again, I really like... It might just be something personal to me since I did spend time running around doing all of that unimportant stuff. And then to have it be like, I've just been out here screwing around while my home was overthrown. It's an extra punch, and I like that. These are some long load times. I've heard that the load times are worse if you have it off the disc. I got the digital version. Hang on, I found the second lady in the game. It's Lunafreya. It's a dog! Oh no, she thinks I'm dead. Oh, I like the black armband. Hello, Tharja from Fire Emblem. The power of kings.
Those don't suppose the Crown's Guard is still active?
I wouldn't count on it. Not with the Marshal out here.
I wonder how things are in the city.
There should be reports. before-
Okay, I was about to comment, like, why is this music so
something
weird?
this
It's because
big
I'm
can't go
listening to
ignored.
music from
And what
other
about us?
games.
What do we do?
We make for Hammerhead now, and figure the rest out later. Got a message from my sister. She's with refugees bound for Lestalem.
Well, at least Iris is okay.
Yeah, doesn't sound like everyone else was so lucky, though.
We'd best make haste. Noct won't be dead forever.
No going back. Only ways forward.
No going back. Let's go.
I feel like I have an extra responsibility now to find music from past Final Fantasy games that fits each scene that we're in the
Glad y'all
car.
made it. No weather for driving, that's for sure.
Oh, thanks.
Where's Core?
Left to see to business. And left y'all a message with Pawpaw.
Yeah?
Boss ain't sat still 1 second since he heard y'all were coming. Ain't
Looks like-
never
I swear to you,
seen
I'm trying to
Pawpaw
talk to
like
somebody.
this before. The pep's gone out of him like air from a tire.
Although I would rather not speak to... Okay, we have a big question mark here, so I'm going to go click on it. What's this about? Oh my god, what do I have to do to get the button register?
Oh, well, if it ain't the boys with the fancy automobile.
I'm certainly not the
That's us.
prince.
Y'all want to fetch some edibles for me?
Why are you asking us?
Well, it's just that old Sid.
Sid.
Yep, said I should give y'all some work. Don't matter what kind. Seeing as you boys can't go home for the time being.
Okay, he knows who I
Got us
am.
there.
So y'all gotta learn about the wider world. Now, if y'all can't find the stuff I need, it ain't no big deal, but it'd surely help me out if you could.
Sure. We need to get a Lucian tomato. And is that it? Alright.
Another test from the old man.
He sure is hard on us.
I think he's worried about us.
He wants us to prove that we can make it out here.
We're gonna make it on our own. I'm gonna listen into this conversation.
Don't know what all those flying things were, but they looked like a whole lot of trouble.
Whole lot of trouble headed straight for the Crown City.
I don't know how you can look at the... Okay, hang on. Here's a reference. Pretty sure Benora is a type... Yep, Benora White, always natural, always stylish. I believe those are apples from Crisis Core. Could be wrong, but that's what my memory is telling me. Hello, cutscene. I've come here to find you.
Crystal and the King's Ring. What they've been after all along.
So all talk of peace was merely a pretext.
I'm the saddest little prince.
They played my father for a fool.
Don't kid yourself. Reggie wasn't born yesterday.
I don't think I could ever understand a king who is
Lucius
also
got
called
dealt a
Reggie.
losing hand, and your old man played it the best he could. He saw this coming a mile away, and he wasn't gonna go down without a fight. In the end, though, well, it just wasn't enough. You need something else, you talk to Core. I can't even remember the last time I saw Reggie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
This is the walk all old men do. Oh my god, is that a picture of them on an old road trip? That's really sweet. That's a sweet moment there. Okay, so I wonder if the clips we were seeing are from the CG movie that came out alongside this game, which I did not get because I only have room for one CG movie in my life that's Final Fantasy related, and that's Advent Children Complete.
Cora left a message. Said he'll wait for you in the tombs.
The tombs?
They're to the northwest of here. That's a short ways past the outpost. Find that first.
Okay. Oh, we got another quest. What do you want? Let's get all these quests.
Interesting toy you got there.
This? It's just something we picked up after taking out some Imperials.
This whole thing?
Well, I'll be Crown City made. If you like, I can make this puppy better. Give it more oomph.
I like the idea of upgrading my weapons.
I can mod it for you.
Well, can we put racing stripes on our weapons?
I got diddly squat to do what with Cindy taking care of the garage. If you can find the parts, I can do the work for you.
Don't touch me. Okay. Sid Sophiar, Master Mechanic. I feel like I got some metal scrap. Where'd he go? Yeah, upgrade my drain light. Clear the shot, Ignis. That's a lot of XP.
Take it for a spin. It'll be a riot.
Not to immediately be a downer, but I'm pretty bummed that it's just called Drain Lance 2. So I'm gonna get rid of my fire, and I'm gonna put a Drain Lance over here. I'm gonna talk to him again and see what he needs to upgrade my engine blade.
Got yourself a new toy.
Can modify mechanized weapons to unleash their full potential. If Noctis can obtain a rusted bit, Sid will upgrade the engine blade. Okay. Oh, do I have one? Great! I don't...
Crown City weapons ain't designed...
I don't remember doing that, but okay.
With upgradability in mind. At least not received with thanks. Y'all just leave the rest to me.
Dude, that's a lot of XP.
It turned out great, if and I do say so myself.
Sorry, I'm gonna get the hang of these menus at some point. But not today. 40. So... oh, he's got a war sword. That's alright. I'm gonna unequip my daggers. And... I'm gonna equip this standard handgun. And I'm gonna give him these Avengers. And then I'm gonna go to this weapon shop. And then I'm gonna rest. Because I've got some money now.
Who are you after this time?
Because I want to learn how the gun works. I want to learn how guns work. None of this stuff really thrills me. I'll get a slightly better gun.
Pleasure doing business.
Now I have 2 of those.
Hey, come again.
I feel like that vendor should have a name if I'm going to keep seeing him. And a gun with ice in its barrel. Put my coat back on. I look ridiculous. What are they up to?
Insomnia fell. Are things gonna change around here?
Not at all. We may be Lucian in name, but we've always lived under the Empire's thumb. It's bedtime.
This should give me 1,200 if I'm understanding how this system works correctly. I don't know what you're giving me D's for. I've been awesome. Yeah! And we're level 9. We're going to try that quest one more time. That's the windshield wiper in mid-sweep, alright.
Master Sid.
That's him. This is a bad picture. Do I get to pick my food? I haven't been prompted to do food yet. Maybe he only cooks food when we stop at actual campsites. One moment, I'm receiving a phone call.
Sheesh, thought I'd never get through. Good to hear your voice, Highness. You recognize mine, don't you? It's Dana.
Right. Unfortunately, I do.
Got that right. The best around. Listen, I've been worried about how you guys are doing. How's about you drop my gold
really?
and mingle for a bit?
We'll think about it.
Flick up, throw phone in water, never speak to again. Alright. Well, let's set this as my primary. Let's go to the car, and then let's drive to the primary. Quest location. And no, I just want to drive it. So we've slightly upgraded our gear. And we've gained a couple of levels. I want to see how much of a difference that makes in a fight that was giving me trouble. There are some games where level makes a huge difference. I'm thinking of the Trails in the Sky series there, where gaining 1 or 2 levels can be the difference between missing all of your attacks and then just steamrolling enemies. And there are games where level makes almost no difference when it is compared to the quality of your gear. Now, I guess I've done a little bit of these, done a little bit on both of these, so this isn't actually going to be a good test for that, now that I'm saying this out loud. But shut up. Like 4 hours in. If you want to turn this off, if you want Clippy to stop helping, you can get rid of the pop-ups. I'm gonna keep the pop-ups on. There's a lot I don't understand about this game. So these are opportunities to learn. Saw something twinkling there, but we're fine. Dog barks at me every time.
So what's next? Ask around a little?
It's up to Noct.
I'm going adventuring. So I'm not gonna be sad anymore. I'm gonna jump over this. Alright, good. We definitely have more hit points. I'm seeing accessories but no armor. Which I guess so any of my allies can equip a spell. That's kind of cool. Do I have another spell for somebody? I feel like now that I've unequipped one. Yeah, here, you have some fire, because I feel like you get close to anything, it goes real bad. I'm all weapons all the time, and I'm guessing, you know, taking elemental energies from defeated foes means that I can, restock on my elements. Haha. Instead of having to go to draw points. When I saw that tactical button for the combat, I thought I was going to be able to press down the R2 right trigger, whatever you want to call it, and then zoom out and see like a Dragon Age map or something of where I am and what the enemies are. Not seeing that so far. Also don't really see any high vantage points here. But it's gonna be different this time.
We're in the money. We're in the money.
Ready
for this?
Everything's fine.
Alright.
So let's lead with a big strike here. That didn't do as much damage as I wanted it to.
Sorry. Got a tough one on our hands.
Okay, we might have blocked there. That thing is huge, by the way.
Well, here we are.
Alright, got rid of that guy. Did some damage there. I mean, we haven't gotten rid of anything, but...
Pronto!
Ow.
Make it count!
Yep.
Parry. Ignis is here. Mark everything. And that lets me warp to them, which is a really cool visual. That just seems like a terrible picture. Alright, up you go, buddy. Whoa.
My pleasure.
Don't call him Iggy, that's weird. Try and get rid of that guy. Oh. Not quite.
Good as here. Hey, get lost. Ignis.
Do this again. I wish I could queue up more than just one attack per person. Although, I'm actually trying to keep these moving pretty swiftly. And not have you dip into a menu that often. Or at all. Hang on. I'm gonna go up here for a second. Oh, I'm falling down. Hang on, I gotta get in there. Alright. Let's see if we can have him clear a path. I don't really care who he hits. A little far.
Don't you think you're a little close? Keep your distance.
Someone picks him up. Oh, I should switch weapons.
Let nothing stand in your way.
You got my back?
Quite the formidable foe.
Wouldn't have a bounty on its head if it weren't.
I feel like I'm getting the hang of this. Doesn't mean I'm going to win. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm doing that good. I also don't know what causes that. Alright. I'm gonna wait for them to come to me.
Even our
And
best
as soon as I say I'm not doing that, it's gonna screw up. I sure feel cool when I dodge. I'll say that. I don't really like that thing dancing around like that. Prompto fell down. Sorry, buddy. Whoa, can I not get him back now? Ow.
Stay down.
One down. Actually, two of the Mesmeniers are down. That felt cool. Whoa, what was that? I should probably move the camera to see what's going on. Oh, hang on. I have a Phoenix down. Here you go, buddy. He sprayed Axe body spray on himself. Okay. Nimble dodge. Oh, okay. Momentary nimble dodge. I was blocking! I was holding down the block button! 1 second. Let me get some hit points back. You guys can keep fighting. I believe in you. You're doing great. It's not regenerating very quickly.
Certainly didn't expect this much trouble.
Doesn't look good.
You're mine.
Right there!
I feel like I should get back in there. So we're down to the Manganeers. Alright. Alright.
We're in pretty bad shape. What are our options?
Only got one. Keep fighting.
We're fine. We keep shooting. I like how I like this. This is fun. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, I only needed... I probably should have done Gladiolus, but it's alright.
Us?
Oh. Yeah! Yeah, I was actually doing a thing there.
I'm comfortable just being alive.
I was following a strategy. I got to cover when I needed it. Probably could have gotten to cover a little bit earlier than I did. It's a little chaotic, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. Like, having the parries make a lot of sense. Using the abilities makes sense now that I know what they do. I still don't really know what Snapshot does, but that might be because it's not a very good ability. I don't know. I like taking pictures of monsters as I fight them because I played Dark Cloud 2. Though not for very long. It's a game I would play again because I didn't finish it. There's no falling damage yet. We'll find out if there is at any point because I'm going to jump off of high places. Hasn't happened yet. Perhaps it's time to get rid of the hints. Hints. Off. Very chatty cat. Running forever. I think once we turn this in, probably going to save and call it because it's almost been an hour. And that's how we do these. So, a lot happened today. Everyone I know is dead. Maybe. Sort of. Probably.
Saw a Magitech trooper the other day. Those things are downright unsettling.
So, quest. Talk. Oh my god, why do you not pay attention to me when I hit the X button?
Hey, you're alive.
You could sound a little more dubious, dude. You'll note we almost have ranked up in hunting, which seems good. I imagine something happens at rank 2, though I don't know what it would be.
Think you're up to the task?
Nope, I am not level 14. We are not doing that.
Thanks for your business.
I could eat a horse.
Silly human, everyone knows horses aren't real. It's a myth. People tell to frighten their children into sleeping at night. Except, if you were frightened, you wouldn't sleep very well. It's a weird myth. We're not very good at it. Alright, well, we're done for the day. I'm going to see what's on this table. Great, I found a bunch of metal garbage. I'm going to go give that to an old man, and he's going to improve my equipment. What's this? Found a flyer?
A treasure map, you reckon?
Oh, Wouldn't that be sweet?
Oh,
Well,
guys,
such a
we are...
point. It's a hidden treasure map. So, yes?
That's what we're doing tomorrow. We're going to find out what this hidden treasure map is. That's... I care about that. My family might be dead, and I don't know what's going on with my fiance, but there might be treasure. That's what we're doing. Next time I see you guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!